All right, welcome back. Now, what we're going to be doing is focusing on drawing powerful arms. The first thing I want to do is zoom out just a little bit and make sure that the figure still has a good weight and balance and that I didn't screw anything up. It happens. Sometimes you overwork an area, sometimes you underwork an area. There's not really been that much line going on the illustration. So at this point it's pretty hard to mess it up. But it is good to always check your work and step back. And like I said earlier, zoom in, zoom out. So the first thing I'm going to do is just start roughing in the delts, a little bit of the traps, the clavicle, give indications of where some of the connective areas are, and make sure that the shape of the muscle is nice and full. I'm going to be bouncing back from arm to arm just to make sure that everything has a nice balance. And there you go again, me using the eraser. I want to make sure that the the muscles are full. I want to make sure that the muscles have the proper shape, the separation in the muscle as well. The front, lateral, and rear delts have a good shape and quality mass to them. Now, as I begin to work on a little bit of the bicep and the tricep area, the idea is to make sure that the muscle for the bicep, because the arm is pushed back, is it's fully extended, is long and full. And the tricep has an indication that it is elongated. Now, the reason why I lightened that rough sketch layer up a little bit is because it was starting to confuse me. I was getting a little bit too much information and I was losing the less rough sketch copies lines, and those are more definitive than the rough sketch layer. So now what I'm going to do is that I've roughed in the forearm and now I'm focusing more on the chest. I'm putting in some of the striations of the muscles. As the muscle is stretched out, you're going to be able to see more of the detail that goes into it. Now, every now and then you'll notice that I put little markers down. I did it on the wrist. The reason why I do this is because they're little indications for me. They're little landmarks that kind of help me. They're guides. They help me along with my illustration. I know where certain things need to go. Now remember, when we're working also on the fists have power. I need to adjust my brush size just a little bit. There we go. Now that feels a lot better. Now, the forearms, like I said, they are part of the powerhouse that is this character. So don't be scared to give them the proper shape. Now, you'll also notice that when I am working this hand, I'm making the knuckles a little bit bigger, a little bit more pronounced. Part of the reason is, yet again, guys, this guy needs to be able to punch somebody out into space. So he needs big meat hooks. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. This guy's got to be able to cream you if he needs to. Now, what I'm doing is I'm putting down more indications of striations in the muscle. And my focus right now is on the delt. And the reason why I'm just giving a light indication is because later on, as we proceed in a future clip, I'm going to be shading this and giving it more weight and more definition as we move on. So now, what I'm going to be doing is just adding a little bit more separation between the biceps, the triceps, giving the indications that I need, which are going to be huge helps to me as I move forward and shade this, roughing in the obliques, make sure all the lines that I need are there. I'm plotting out what I'm going to be doing later with those little dots. So, for the next clip, what we're going to be doing is moving forward and rendering super powerful, strong legs. I look forward to seeing you guys there.